Hey everybody, West Coast Slot Car here. Welcome back for part 2 of the scratch build IndyCar. So tonight what I'm going to do is try to assemble the back end. That's the first part there. Pretty simple. I've already got the brake ducts already glued up. And then we're going to get it to this final assembly here. Drill it all the way through. And then we'll see what I have to hog out for the sprocket and all that. I probably won't put this piece or the transaxle rear on. It just because I'm gonna probably carve the crap out of it. So yeah, we'll put some stuff together here and we'll figure it out and yeah, see how it all goes. I'll sit that over there. I still have to paint the main figure, Greg Moore and all that. Might do that later tonight. Who knows? One of those things. This piece I've noticed is busted, just right out of the mold. Pretty fragile there, but you know, we can fix that. We got glue. That's what glue's for. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep all the detail as much as I can. Most of this is going to be cut out anyways, but you know, rather have all the little arms and everything in. I'm going to probably just carve the crap right out of that. Make room for the sprocket. Axle's going to go all the way through there. So yeah, we'll just glue it all up and then we'll start hogging it out. Forgot how webby plastic cement is. Jesus. Snot everywhere. But we'll clean it all up with a toothpick afterwards here. Add toothpicks. Where do they go? I don't have toothpicks. What the hell? Oh. So, you can see all the glue all in here. I'll just clean that up with a toothpick and a blue wipe. So after the toothpick and some blue wipe in there, definitely looks a lot better. Still got some hair on it. As the camera picks it up, makes it always look worse. But definitely better. So I'm just gonna reset the camera here, and when I come back, we'll have everything somewhat together. All right, got the back section glued in the car. I was just placing the motor to see how it's all gonna look. So I had to line up all that, realizing the pinion, I'd have to cut that hole to there, and then the motor. So I've actually cut out this whole middle section. So let's see if I can get it out. I had to glue all the arms in everywhere, and then I'll be making some more supports, but let's see how this works. Hopefully I can get it off without disaligning everything. Ha! Look at that. That was pretty easy. Stick that over there. So that's what we're left with right now. Throw the temporary axle in. Not too bad, lined up pretty darn good. Very happy. All right, do a little more cutting, and see you guys in a little bit here. Well, guys, the video I just thought I took about mounting the motor, I didn't press record. Rookie mistake. But I got the motor mounted. I just got to do some epoxy for the horseshoe here. Had to undercut the undercut the back side here, so I'm going to fill in from this point back with some epoxy, and try to fasten that horseshoe a little bit better because it is a little loose. And then you can see everything's dialed in real nice. So yeah, I'm just gonna get some epoxy here and we'll figure that out. So it's a two-part epoxy that you just need together. It's actually Mohawk putty stick that I use for work because I do hardwood floors. But you just mold it and it goes hard as a rock, which is really nice. But you're very limited on time, so, and it stinks. So you definitely should be wearing gloves, but you know, when you're doing modeling, it's really hard to deal with gloves. So you just put it in like that and just smooth it out. There it is. It's always better to build it up and then sand it down. If you can see that there you go. Takes about, I'd say, 10-15 minutes for this stuff to set. You're gonna work pretty quick with it. And it sticks really darn good. Get it away from the gear. Try to do this up in the camera so you guys can see it. That should be good there. Smush this one down a little bit more. And then I'll probably just put some around the front motor support just to give it some extra support. And then we'll just smooth it out. A pair of tweezers here, the back side of the tweezers, or the front side of the tweezers, whatever you need. Get rid of all your fingerprints. This is all going to be hidden anyways once the shell goes on, so, but you know, I want to try to make it look somewhat nice. It's already starting to set. Work on the back a little bit. There. Let's do a little bit of a big build up there. A little bit around the back there. And then we'll clean all this up once it hardens. All right, guys, this is it for part 2 of the IndyCar scratch build. Yeah, next video, we'll probably mount some tires, work on the chip, and see if it goes down the track, hopefully. And then we try to mount the body and stuff like that. So probably 2 more videos or 3 more videos. I don't know. More videos to come. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll have more content pushing out for you guys. Till next time, later.